Hello, let's do the New York Times games for Friday, October 3rd. All right, we have a lot of ED words in here. We have Ed, Edward, Editor, Eddie, Edelweiss. I have no idea what that is. Education. So what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them? So it's not a rainbow herring. What's past tense doing in here? Mamma Mia is a musical, right? It was also a movie, I think. I never saw it. Why does it seem like every time there's a movie in here, I always am like, oh, I never saw it. Edge, border, limit. Is it just something on the outside of something? The outer part of something? The extremity? So that's one category, I think. Tasmanian Devil, so what was the name of the Tasmanian Devil? It was just Taz, right? Was it? I know the other one was Dizzy. The Tiny Toon Tasmanian Devil was Dizzy. That's where we got Dizzy's name from, our old cat. But what was the original Tasmanian Devil's cartoon character's name? Was it just Taz? I don't remember. I doubt it's that name anyway. It did spin like a tornado, so maybe these are things that spin around. I don't see anything else like that. Well, I mean, a football spins when you throw it, but that doesn't seem quite the same. Eddie spelled this way is like the water thing. There's something to do with water, like a water eddy. I forget exactly what it is. It's some sort of current or something like that. I think it was in the mini crossword recently. But this isn't how you usually spell the name anyway. So what's it doing in here? I don't see anything else that has anything to do with water. Maybe it's just things that spin, so maybe it's still Tasmanian Devil and Tornado? Maybe it is football. I don't know. Things that spin? I don't want to try that. That seems very iffy. I don't want to try that. Or do I? I don't want to lose, though. And does a real Tasmanian Devil spin, or is that just the cartoon? I mean, obviously it's not going to spin like the cartoon does, but is it spinning around like that based off of something the animal actually does? Is it like an exaggeration? I'm going to try it. I've talked myself into it. It is. They move in a spiral. That's only green? That's only green? That's crazy. I thought that was purple. I mean, it's not your classic purple like fill in the blank or anything, but that seems very kind of out there as a category. Just things that spiral. All right. Well, now that we didn't get purple, let's just go through this. We had limit, edge, border, and extremity. That's probably yellow. Boundary. Okay. What's cabaret going with? We still have 4 ED words in here. I doubt they're putting those together, though. Edelweiss. I mean, if I'm just going off of like things that could be titles of like movies or musicals or something, Mamma Mia, Cabaret, Edelweiss, and Edward. Like these other ones don't seem like it would be. So I'm just kind of going off, like vibes right now. I'm gonna try it. No, it's one away. Okay. All right. What's memory doing? You could have obviously your memories in your brain. You could have computer memory. What's past tense doing in here? I don't see what these go with. Mamma Mia. Wait up. ED, like the Department of... ED is often referred or reduced to ED. Editor... Is editor reduced to ED? Edward is kind of obviously be Ed. And past tense ends in ED, so these things associated with the letters ED. So the other category I tried was Cabaret, Mamma Mia, Edelweiss, and Edward. And that was one away, so I'm only removing one of them. I'm removing Edward, so that would mean memory would go with the other one. Is this it? What ED might indicate? Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. And then this, I'm guessing, is like titles of like movies or musicals or something? I have no idea. Songs from musicals. Oh, okay, I never would have gotten that. Songs, Cabaret. I have no idea what this song is. Mamma Mia, Memory. Okay. Okay, let's see what they give it. 2.3. And if no musicals, it wouldn't be that hard. Yellow and green were fairly... Well, no, actually, I think green was pretty weird. Like, I feel like that was a weird green. I don't know if I agree with 2.3. All right, let's check the bot. All right, 3 out of 5, 59% solve, right? I mean, the biggest category by quite a bit is losing. So fairly difficult. Not like uber difficult or anything, but fairly difficult. 1 in 17,137, so probably about 9 other people, maybe 8, 9 other people, something like that. Wait, no, more than that. Maybe 11, 12. 66% is getting yellow first, then blue. So these are the people that know musicals. I do not. Yeah, green, only 7%. Then purple, obviously, coming in last. Let's check ever. So almost everybody getting yellow, and then a big drop down. And these ones are all fairly close. But yeah, green is, I think, more difficult than they realized. Losing games, 22% just getting yellow, then yellow blue, then yellow green, then nothing, then blue yellow, green yellow. So the biggest winning game also has green below blue. Yeah, I think green was a problem. The only reason I put it first was because I thought it might be purple. I was way off on that. All right, let's check the mistakes. Okay, these are people just trying the ED thing. A lot of ED stuff. Yeah, the most common mistakes are all ED. Well, except this one, editor memory, education, past tense. I don't understand that one. Tornado Eddie, Edelweiss, Tasmanian Devil. What was the other one? Oh, football. Yeah, people not putting football in there. Of course, I'm really early, so football to most of the people who've played so far probably means something different. Yeah, there's a ton of green in here. I mean, the top mistakes are all purple with some green and blue, and then you get down here and it's just all green with blue. I bet green gets a little better once the Americans come in, just because of the football one. So that one was a little tricky. Made the one mistake. Honestly, I'm surprised I only made the one mistake. But at least we didn't lose. Okay, on to the mini. The fitting missing letters in Google, Google maybe? I'm not sure. Amtrak Express Train, don't know. With 2 down, I don't know. Desires with after. Lusts after? Honey Nut Cheerio mascot, I'm not sure. Silly birds. Geese? C6 across, don't know. Without. Not sure. Knee tissue that is prone to tearing for short. ACL. C6 across. With 2 and 5 down, distinction for kids who finish their whole dinner. Clean plate club, maybe? Clean plate club. Okay. Google Maps. GPS. Okay, that's interesting. I'm not sure. Without sins? Without sands. For how many clues I was like, I don't know. Move on. Getting that under a minute was pretty good. This was clever. Google Maps GPS was the missing letters. Amtrak Express Train. Acela? I've never heard that before. And the number 6, Clean Plate Club, with 2 and 5 down, distinction for kids who finish their whole dinner. I just skipped past that as soon as I saw with 2 and 5 down because I never get those ones until I get some other letters. But once I actually read it and went back, it just hit me, like that's the one time that if I had just read it immediately, it would have helped. But I kind of skipped over it. Must be Honey Nut Cheerio mascot. Okay, yeah, the Honey Nut Cheerio bee. All right. I think I got everything else. Okay, on to pips. Okay, we have a bunch of equals in here. What do we have 4 of? We have 4 ones. Okay, so the ones have to go in here. So I think this one probably has to go here like this. Then this one's going up like this. This is going over here. And then this one goes here. And this one goes with the 4 down. Right there. 18 seconds. Nice. Okay, on to medium. All right, 12. So we need 2 6s in here. How many 6s do we have? We have 2 6s. Okay. So 6, 0 goes up like this, then the 6, 1 goes down, and then we need a 1 over here. It's probably going to have to be 1, 5, because this has to be 15. We don't have any other 6s, so this is 3 5s. So we need a double 5. We don't have a double 5. How are we doing this? Am I missing a 6? No, I'm not. So the 6s have to go this way. Oh, this could go up. 1, 5 like this. Got it. Then we could do 2, 5 here or 3, 5. What do we have an equal of? We have a 3 here. Well, we have a bunch of 3s. The 3s are probably going to have to go up here. So this probably goes like... No. What do we have a lot of? We have a 5, 2, and a 5, 3. Actually, this might be the 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we could do 4s up that way. Okay. All right. This, we only have one more 0, so that's going to have to go there. And then this 1, 4 is probably going to go here. We have an equals here, so this is probably going to be 3, 3. Nope, didn't mean to switch that, just meant to grab it. We could go 3, 4, double 4 like this. 4, 2 pointing down, then this 5, 2 goes like this, and then this one goes like this. All right, yeah, I wasn't even close to a cookie on that one. I thought things were going to go quickly once I started placing these 5s, but I just didn't know how the 5s were going to work with these equals over here. So yeah, not my best work on the medium. Okay, on to hard. All right, we've got 2 separate boards here. Where's our in? We have a 5 equals here. This has to be greater than 11, so this is 2 6s. So we need something with a 6 pointing down and then a 6 with a smaller number over here. This is less than 1, so this is 2 zeros. And we only have 2 zeros, so this is going to be maybe 2, 0 pointing down, and then 0, 1, probably like this. And then maybe 1, 1. Let's try that. What do we have 5 of? We have 1, 2, 3. We don't have enough 3s for that. Maybe 2s? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 2s. Okay, so this is probably going to be 2s over here. So the double 2 is probably going to have to go in here. No, it's probably going to have to go... How are we doing this? Because we'd need another double 2 right here. That doesn't work. And if we put it this way, we'd need a double 2 right here. That also doesn't work. So we need a 2 with something to go in here, and then this one's probably going to have to go... Maybe this one goes down like this? I don't see how this works. Maybe like that. And then this would have to be 5 and a small number. We could go 6, 5 right here. That makes this 7. And then to get to 3, we're going to need 3, 1. So we go double 1 here, and then 1, 2 like this, and then the double 2 up. Okay. Over here, we still need a 6 something. 6, 2 or 6, 4. Well, the 2 has to go over here, so I think the 6, 4 has to go over here. And then we need a 2 with a less than 5. We have a 2, 3, 2, 6. So it's going to be the 2, 3. We don't have a double, so this one's going to have to stick out like this. And then we need another 2, 3. That doesn't work. We could do this and then do a 3, 4 maybe. And we could do a 2, 6. No. No, this one has to do this. I don't know how this works. How are we getting this to be equals over here? Wait, we could do 2, 3 like this, and then 3 across like this. Okay, we could do this, and then do this. And then this has to be less than 3, so we could go 1, 5, and then 5, 3. Okay. I mean, 3 minutes, 7 seconds is not the best time, but it's not terrible either. Figuring out how these 2s fit in here was the big hang up there. Like, You had to make sure that 1, 2 was sticking out this way, because if it wasn't, you'd need 2 double 2s. And as far as I'm aware, they never have dominoes that are exactly the same. They never have 2 dominoes that are exactly the same. So you can't have 2 double 2s. So once you realize that there would have had to have been 2 doubled up, it just wasn't going to work. Plus, I mean, you could just look down here and see you didn't have it, but it would never work out as far as I'm aware. And then I thought I was going to have to remove everything there for a second because I was trying to figure out how this 2 went in here with this less than 5 one. And I kept wanting to put a 2 down into there, so it was messing me up a little bit. I thought I was going to have to remove everything because I thought I'd majorly messed up, but I didn't. Just needed to think about it for an extra second. If you're enjoying the videos, please leave a like and subscribe and let me know how you did on all the puzzles today.